Okay, so this is the AMS210ENZL. This is a demo machine that Yuki let us have. That's why there's no serial number on it, by the way. And this is set up, this is the machine with the rotary hook, and it's set up for two patterns, two box and cross patterns. All right, so we're going to show you how you operate this whole thing. So the stock machine comes with the pneumatic tension, comes with an electronic tension, a thread pull-off valve and cylinder, and this little thread clamp here, so when it trims, it doesn't pull out of the needle. Going to the machine here, it's triple capacity rotary hook. Okay, and there's a sensor here to let you know when this cover is closed. It will not run if the cover is open. It's basically protection to make sure nobody gets hurt on anything. So what you do when you power the machine up, you have, okay, so now this is the display, and we've created a couple of patterns here, and this is the first pattern. So it's 1.5 inch by 3/4 box and cross. Here's the scale in millimeters, what the size is, all right, and that's the maximum speed that we have it set for. All right, so with blue screen is when it first comes up. When you press this is the ready button, you press this, and I'm gonna move the camera over and you're gonna see what's gonna happen here. So when I press that, clamp's gonna come down. Okay, what you also heard on that is that we actually added a needle cooler here. Okay, so now this is the smaller pattern, so we're gonna be putting in the 1-inch webbing. So we'll go up against the backstop. You could do 2 layers, 3 layers. Okay, so we're just gonna set the machine and just check it at this point. Okay, so we're gonna move this gauge forward. Okay, and then if we want to just check this around, you could press this button here, and then you could actually jog it through with the plus key, and you'll see that this moves. So you just turn the needle cooler off so we get rid of some of the sound. And you can check to make sure that nothing's going to hit anywhere. Okay, so everything is good. So we could press this button here and get back to home position. And then we could actually sew with this. So you want to do 3 layers or 2 layers? We'll do 2 layers first. Okay, look at the bottom on here. Okay, this is the leftover thread from the needle here and on the bottom. So let's do 3 layers now. Let's look at the top, let's look at the bottom. That's the top, and that's the bottom. Okay, we'll do 4 layers. Okay, so basically also this is a wiper here. So when it's on the on position here, the wiper will activate. If you're sewing something very heavy, you need to shut it off, you can turn it off this way. Okay, so now we're gonna change over to the other pattern. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to press the ready button here to get rid of the green screen and go take it to the blue screen. When you press here, that changes, and the other pattern that we have set up is pattern 52, and that's the 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. And we're going to press this enter button. It's going to read the pattern, okay, and then we just press the ready button. Okay, so then we're going to adjust this out. Do 3 layers of that. patterns. And there's your patterns here. And there's your patterns on the bottom. Okay, to wind the bobbin. Okay, while this machine is running, you can put the bobbin here, and it'll wind up here. If you need to do that because you forgot to do it, after you've got a green screen, you can press the ready button, and then this little bobbin comes up on top. And then when you sidekick the machine will turn so you can wind the bobbin. This is an emergency stop button. So if something is, you want to stop the machine in the middle, you can press the button and stop this. This also has here, this little copper wire here, it's a thread break sensor. So as long as the check spring constantly moves away from the copper wire while it's sewing, which you'll see that it bounces around like that, the machine will keep sewing. If the thread breaks on the top or it comes out, the check spring won't move, then it'll make contact with the copper wire and the machine will stop. If that becomes an issue, you can always disable that. Okay, this is semi-dry head, so no oil up top until after like 1,000,000 cycles or 1,000,000 stitches, I forget which one it is. And then you put oil, you put grease in the section here. The only other oil is going to be here at this point. You fill this up. Right now it's empty, so when you get the machine, you should put the oil in here. We don't ship it with the oil in place so it doesn't spill all over. Okay, so we're going to set the machine up to sew 4 layers, and what we're going to do, we're just going to bring this jump foot up a little bit higher. That's good. And we've increased the tension here a little bit, and I also increased it here a little bit. And the way you do that is you press that button, and then you can just change this up or down. Okay, so this is going to be 4 layers. I'll just take a picture of the 4 layers in place. So you can see that's 4 layers of webbing. And this is 138 thread, I believe. Again, we've turned the wiper off by changing that switch. So there's the top, and there's the bottom. Not too bad. Okay.